Hi there, it's me, Daniel Ferdinand, welcoming you back to your weekly fantasy football update. No interview today, so you're stuck with Fantasy Dave and myself this week. We're here, as always, to update you on last weekend's top point scorers and losers in You the Manager. First up, here's Fantasy Dave, who will let you know who was the best performing player last weekend. Dave?
Thanks, Dan. Well, Yossi Benaim was the show stealer at Anfield on Saturday, scoring a hat-trick, scoring 25 points in YTM for anybody who had him in their team. He was by far the best player of the week. But let's have a look at the best starting 11 from that week. So as you can see, Glenn Johnson once again scoring well, 9 points, which makes him by far and away the top defender in the game on 38 points. Quite a surprise there to be on there is Thomas Rosicky. Coming back from a long injury, it looked like he'd never left and scored 10 points with a goal and a key goal contribution. So he could be a potential bargain at only 3.5 million. Darren Bent as well, he's on fire at the moment. He's the third best striker in YTM, and that 12 points added to the 20 points he got in August means he's now on 32 points. So this team would have got you 117 points, which is a whole 31 points better than the top team in round 5.
Well, no surprises there, Dave. I have one little piece of trivia for you all. Yossi Benayoun was only transferred into 171 teams last week. I wonder what that number will be this weekend. Maybe I'll let you know next week. Now for the leaderboards. Leading the way in the hunt for our £75,000 top prize is Raul Marquez with his team Desire 5. In second and third place is Sandor Kovac, who was also the £5,000 Manager of the Month for August. Speaking of that, in the race for September's Manager of the Month, we have a tie with three managers, and 4 teams, all at the top. So well done to Sean Woodford, Liam Buckley and Sandor Kovac, who all have teams scoring 86 points. Great return in only 1 week. In the Football Spy Mini League, Michael Westcombe has finally toppled Dan Fort at the top of the pile. He's first in Darren's Mini League and 205th in the overall. Not bad start. Right, speaking of Darren, let's see how his team are doing. At the back, he has Lescott and Richards, the Manchester City defenders. They've only conceded 2 goals this season. It looks like a safe bet. In midfield, he has Aaron Lennon, the flying English winger, has been a winner this season and forced his way into the England team. And up front, he has 3 players who I'm sure a lot of you will be aware of. Emmanuel Adebayor, risky because he may be suspended for a couple of games. Fernando Torres, who's a goal machine at Liverpool. And Michael, I warm the bench at United, Owen. Now that's an interesting pick from Darren because he transferred him in as a replacement for De Santo at Blackburn, who's a player that didn't score for a player that doesn't play. Only time will tell. So back to Fantasy Dave now for his tips for the coming week. Dave, how did your tips do for September's start of the month? And who should our viewers be looking out for this weekend?
Well, Dan, my picks aren't doing too badly. Villa got the clean sheet I was expecting them to get at goal shy Birmingham in their victory in the Derby day, and Chelsea and Didier Drogba scored some good points as their attackers performed well. But let's have a look at the fixtures this week and see if we can pick out any winners. Arsenal face Wigan in what could be a potentially hammering for the Latics, who, after Arsenal got beat so soundly against Manchester City, they'll be looking to come back. So I expect those strikers, and including Cesc Fabregas, will do very well. Other than that, the 2 main games on Sunday, Manchester United, Manchester City, and Chelsea versus Tottenham, should both be great games, and there'll be a lot of action. But I don't think it's a potentially good weekend for fantasy football managers, as a lot of the players will cancel each other out.
Well, that's all we have time for. Don't forget, you can ask Fantasy Dave or myself any questions you have on the Mirror YouTube channel or at hq@umanager.co.uk. Until next time.